don't want an
Go.
intro.
Do the
Hello
intro.
everybody, and welcome to D&D apidged again. Enter the Wolf Town. Me.
That's the most terrifying
That's
werewolf.
enter the puppy.
Enter the puppy town.
Enter the puppy town with Lyra. And GREATJOJOMAN.
If you ever have a son,
Gideon
that's what it's going
Morningwood.
to be called. Enter the puppy dive.
Oh, you're so cute. And the wonderful Mr. Pidge, who's our Dungeon Master.
Hello. Okay, so upon returning to Upton Fields, they were brought to Duke Raskus, who asked them what happened. They gave him the piece of the highborn crown, and he explained
That's
that
like Mr. Dick.
they basically explained what happened. That Lord Cypher had come to Upton Fields a few weeks before,
Chopped up his
kind
head.
of enslaved everybody in the palace and kind of tortured them and forced, trying to get a piece of the highborn crown.
So far, not good for Daddy.
And eventually, the Duke gave in, and he disappeared, presumably to go to where you know Cloudterra's Mountain, where he was trying to get the piece of the crown there, but the vault was too hard to get into.
And it was just easier just to summon a giant.
After you, well, the giant was mostly just a distraction, so nobody had hindered him getting to the vault. Really, he didn't really care what happened to the orcs. He just wanted them out of the way. He didn't want the fortress. He didn't care about the
because he was a massive twat.
So you returned to Upton Fields. You found out that the only piece of the crown that you know you still know where it is in the Phoenix Court in the hands of the Phoenix King, an elven king, who is thousands of years old and was actually given to it by one of the great Celestials. So Kerub's kind of told you just chill out for a few days, like resupply, ready for the journey, while he tries to organise passage to kind of organise a ship and a crew to get you to this the Ashen Isles where the Phoenix Court is. Okay, so we meet our heroes in the Great Chapel. They've just been talking to Sister Hannah, who is an elf fanatic cleric woman. Who
What's she gonna do when she figures out?
She's
gonna be like a Klingon.
You basically promised to bring her along when you go to the Phoenix Court, and she's excited about this. Has basically told you to meet with her when the time comes.
I'm tugging on Emsy's pencil.
Lyra's also looked at the chantry board and agreed to do the
Paper girl.
give the 50 flyers out.
We need to break into the dwarven smithy and fuck
Oh
things
yes,
up.
and they're trying to break into the dwarven
Which
smithy.
I realised.
Hang on. What? I've got a perfect idea, right? Why don't we?
You've like half done a load of quests.
What? Right? You know the who was the bad guy that we met in the lower quarter?
Tobias.
Tobias.
Oh, I did it again.
Why don't we fuck the place up inside and leave a note from Tobias or Tobias, whatever his name is?
Welcome to the neighbourhood. Sorry, Tobias.
No, it'd be a case of get the fuck out of Upton Fields or we'll do you in, like that kind of thing.
I like how you're planning this in a church.
I know. Oops. Well, we haven't been. I thought we'd. As soon as
In front of Sister Hannah,
we'd
she's
just
like,
set on
what?
fire.
You what? You what?
Well, she doesn't
Like,
know. She doesn't know that we are filthy lowlifes.
Okay.
I'm the filthy
So,
one. I'm just a bad influence on you.
You're kind of discreetly.
I'm a sleazebag.
You're kind of discreetly discussing this as she's kind of telling you like tales of like when she's met elves and stuff in the past.
Excellent, Sister Hannah. Well, we will.
So it's now about 1 p.m.
Okay. Well.
Allsworth told you meeting back at 8 p.m.
Okay. Well, I will.
What time is it? 6.
1 p.m.
Why am I
Right.
confused?
Okay. I'll say this is Sister Hannah.
It's me.
If you are to accompany us on this journey, I must forewarn you that there could be many perils. Are you up to the adventure?
She says, I'm afraid I cannot fight for you, but when we get to the court, I do speak a little Elvish. I might be of use, and of course I have my prayers to heal you.
That is true. However, we can't see you go absolutely defenseless. You might not be able to fight very well, but we must arm you still. We will find you suitable weapons and suitable armor.
Do you have a preference?
She says, I'm more than willing to protect myself, but it's against my vow to attack anything.
Okay, that's you.
So she can fight, but in self-defense. So if someone's attacking
she
her,
can protect herself, but she won't harm anybody.
Unless
she refuses.
So
to
she'll
fight,
defend.
basically.
We should get her a shield.
pacifist.
she can defend though.
She can defend herself. Yeah.
Let's go to.
So we get her a shield.
Yeah, silver shields.
Yeah.
We should get her a shield. We should get her a silver shield.
She says, I'll be here in the daytime, and at the night time, I'll be staying over at the inn over there.
What in?
Which
Not
is
The
the
drunken.
Oh, is it
Okay.
an inn? It's
So-
not a pub.
It's an inn and a pub. It's a pub with an inn upstairs.
Oh, okay, it's upstairs.
It's a pub. Yeah.
It looks like a little hot
So
pot.
she's in here and she said.
Oh well, let's have a little mooch in the market and see if there's anything.
Maybe there's some.
Okay, so
Read it.
where's the marketplace
Do
music?
you know what I realised that I should
Okay,
have done?
so you go over to the market square.
I love this music.
The
Ding,
the,
ding,
um,
ding, ding, ding,
the Shadow of the
ding.
Colossus statues in the middle. There's still kids running around it as there always are. The few market stalls there, none of them look different to when you were before. Again, the wishing well is in the side.
I have. Well,
Yeah, so the wishing well's there.
what do we want to do?
Well, which place have new stuff? We've been to. Oh no, we've not been to.
I just wanted to do something with this.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna go over to the little kids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out the chocolate bar that I've had for a very long time,
That'll be
Um,
funny pieces.
and I'm gonna be like, "Hiya, lads, or girls, whoever it is.
Yep.
I've got.
Hello, children.
Hello, children. I've got
Suck on my
candy.
chocolate
Um,
sauce.
Hello, miss. I remember you.
Oh, you do, don't you? I've got a little job for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will give you this gold coin. I mean this
Chocolate
piece
bar.
of chocolate and 3 gold coins. If you take half of these flyers and give it out in the lower quarters for me.
Well
He
then,
He says, how will I find you later? Or can I have the money now?
I will give you the chocolate now.
Yep.
I will give you the 3 coins later at around. I'll be here at 5.
He says, can I just have the money now? I had some plans to get a present for my sister.
say we'll give you a gold now.
I will give you 1 gold now. I
Yep.
will give you 3 more when you come back and meet me at the Costas at 5.
He says, okay, miss. And grabs
Give
the
chocolate,
flowers.
give coin,
Yep,
give half the flyers,
yep. So adjust that in your character
and they
sheet.
trundle off. Where did
Yeah,
I
they
put
trundle
somebody?
off. Yep.
So I've taken 1.
Have you given them all 50? Or
I've given them 25 because I still want to go down there
okay.
myself.
Okay.
No, I'll give them 45. I'll just have 5 myself. There you go. Go.
Okay.
I'll just have 5.
You have 5
flyers.
yourself. Okay.
Yeah, because I just want to go down there.
There's somebody stood at the wishing well.
Is there?
Just plopping a coin in.
I guess I'll go over to them and say, alright, chap, or lady, who is it? What is it?
It's a man. It's a 40-odd-year-old man.
Does he seem a bit depressed?
He's quite grey haired. He puts a prayer in and just says a prayer for my mother, and then a wish for my mother basically, and then he walks off.
I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Okay.
Lovely.
Do a perception check for me.
Okay. 2.
You don't know him.
Fudge!
Do I notice anything? Do I notice anything again?
You're going to get a bonus to this.
14.
14.
Okay, so you realise that the wall. Where's the pencil?
In my hair.
The wall behind the wishing well here, this brick wall, it seems to have a magical aura on it, an invisible one.
Oh!
I'm going to get
You
the
didn't
key.
notice it the first time, but
No.
suddenly, like, this magical energy comes from you.
Do I know what it is? Can I go over and do an
You can go
arcana
over
check?
and look at it,
Yep, go.
Okay,
Arcana?
arcana check. Okay, it's a fail.
So
plus 10.
you have
So it's
no,
11.
one always fails.
Yeah,
Oh,
one
is it?
always fails.
You don't know what it is.
Great, thanks,
Um,
man.
That's your arcana check. You weren't looking for magical energies. You can actually just look at the wall.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at the wall.
Do it again. Do it that way. 12?
12.
So you kind of fondle this wall.
15.
It's brick with like a normal mud mortar in between it. There's a few gaps between the bricks, and one of them seems quite deep.
I'm just doing it. Do you know what?
Can I
Screw
look
this.
peer into it?
Okay, you peer into it.
Bite your nose.
It seems that you can see really far into the wall, but you can't see what's on the other end. But you realise the wall isn't as deep as far as you can see in.
Right, because there's something odd about it.
Yeah.
Can I use my
Like
staff
you can
and
see
light?
6 meters into this wall, but this wall's only like a few feet deep.
Can't you do
Right,
like...
okay.
Oh no, you've already done like Kane, haven't you?
Can I use my staff and try and poke it in and light up the way?
It's a tiny
Can I do
wall.
Oh, so it's like
It's about the size of a piece of coin, yeah.
Can I do a engineering and see if I can see anything?
Dungeoneering is
Is that
stuff
only
inside
for
caves and
dungeons?
things. You can just do an arcane. You can just do a perception check.
Oh yeah, I haven't even looked at the thing, have I? 13.
Okay. Do you realise that there are score marks at the bottom of the hole as though a key had been placed into it?
Okay, I've got my phone. I'm just be like, look.
Might be wise to do it when there's
No.
less people around.
Okay, fine. We'll do it when I come back for the kid. Right, let's go.
Okay.
To the drunken donkey.
Where are you going?
To the drunken donkey.
Okay.
To the bear.
I didn't want to.
Okay.
I wanted to go to.
Oh, where did you want to go?
Well, make a decision who's going where.
I'm going to go back to Amalda's Oddities and just ask her what time the auction started
I'm going
tomorrow.
to go to the drunken doctor. To the drunken doctor.
As you make your way to Evolved Odysseys, you see the auction house to your left, and you realise that there's a sign hanging outside of it that says auction tomorrow at 8 PM.
Excellent, cool.
And I'm just there like waving.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Right, we know when the auction's going down.
So, are you going to the Drunken Donkey?
Yes.
Okay, so you walk up to the Drunken Donkey, and as you approach, you hear a ruckus inside that sounds like a man that Gideon recognises as Seamus's voice, shouting.
Oh.
You can also smell something that smells like crusty old socks.
Oh, okay.
And after, you're going to enter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crusty socks.
I got a feeling it's
So
gonna
you
be
enter.
Captain or something. Oh.
Okay. After you enter, the smell becomes a lot more intense, and it smells like mouldy old cheese left out.
Yeah.
And you see that sat in the corner of this room, there's a 9-foot-tall, blue-skinned troll,
Ew.
wearing pieces of plate armor with a great axe slung over his back. The troll has his huge feet up on the table and it's just stinking the room out.
Yeah.
Seamus, the innkeeper, is looking over him, saying, "No ogres allowed here! You stinking up the place with those big loafers! Get out before I call the
That
guards!"
was good because he's not an ogre, he's a troll.
That's what. Well, whatever.
Did you mean a troll or an ogre?
He said ogres, but he's basically ignorant as to what the guy is. Okay, so the troll stands and he says, "Oh, shut off, you whelp! Oh, I've got the gold. Shut up and give me your strongest ale." And the troll throws a satchel of gold on the table. Seamus, confused but somewhat satisfied, takes the money and calls a barmaid over who brings a mug of ale, which he just downs in one. He goes, "Yeah, that's the good stuff, that is," and pats his belly and sits back in the chair. The rest of the patrons look around, staring at the troll in disgust. The troll looks around and goes, "Oh, fine. Next round's on me, lads. How about that?" And the troll,
This is a wealthy troll.
the troll throws yet more gold at Seamus, and the tavern kind of just goes, "Yeah, it's got some
Hey! Free booze!
Barmaids wander around,
Typical.
giving drinks to people.
Sick, so we got a free boot.
One approaches you two and hands you both a flagon of ale.
Thank
Sweet! Thank you, Mr. Troll. What be your name, stranger?
Are you going to walk over to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Thanks.
you walk over to him, and as you walk over to them, this intense, like, mouldy cheese smell gets
Thanks.
more and more disgusting.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. He says, "Hello, the name's Grumbug, troll for hire."
Grumbug, that's ace.
Oh, for hire.
Oh, we're going to have to pay him there. I reckon we'll only be able to take one person with us.
Really?
No.
No!
Oh, right, okay.
We can't. Well, we're going to have the whole party.
Well, Carib told you to find friends, so.
yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, true.
No, we did read between the lines.
Grumbug, what's your business here?
He says, "I wander from town to town, get whatever work I can. It's always good to have a fight."
Oh, well, it looks like you do good business.
He says, "I want the best swords around. Purebred war troll, me."
Oh, wow.
A war troll.
Fancy.
He's a lot more slender, but with kind of lanky, like muscly arms. Well, not
Like
long muscly arms.
Like the stone trolls.
Yeah, kind of like the one. Like he's big, but kind of long-limbed.
Yeah.
Like the
Not
blue,
like a big,
like
stupid
the blue,
ogre
like the blue stone trolls.
Yeah,
You know, for the
very similar to that.
That's what I had
But
in my mind straight away.
kind of a dull blue skin, covered in scales, obviously, and
Is that his armor?
He's got garments and
and
clothing on.
he's got a loincloth on.
Is he wearing
He's got
fucking
a
boots?
leather strap, or basically like, what would you call that? Like across his like.
Yeah, I get you.
From his waist to his shoulder
Yeah.
with a plate mail shoulder pad
Yeah.
on his arm, and he's got a big like troll-made axe. on his
Wow.
back.
A war troll, eh? So, you mean you look remarkably like a stone troll? Are you a subspecies of troll, or is that just your title?
Says, "No, those are the trolls who are subspecies of us. We're the true trolls, the ones who regained our intelligence.
Bravo, sir.
And still we're shunned by the lesser folk.
Oh, how rude.
But like I said, Troll for hire. So if you have business with me...
I like how he's gone from being to like, hey, good day, sir. Like a sir.
So like I said, troll for hire.
Does he have a top hat?
He's got a monocle jacket.
He's
actually just got the bottom of a wine glass as a monocle.
What are your fees, sir?
He says, I can accompany you everywhere and anywhere, but you have to pay me good. I usually ask for 150 gold up front, plus 10% of whatever loot we find on the way.
Is that it?
Oh, of course, you got to keep me well stocked up with the alcohol as well.
Excellent.
What's your favourite tipple, good sir?
Yes, anything look good for me as long as it burns my guts.
Burns your guts.
What?
How about some petrol?
What's that chicken?
Doesn't exist in this universe.
I know. So 150 up front.
He wants 150 down payment.
And any
He wants to be
loot.
well stocked with alcohol.
How long
and
will he
10%
accompany
of
us
anything
for?
you find.
We need to find someone who can do
Oh,
water.
until we dismiss him.
Until we do.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. We
Well,
have.
he's just a general mercenary type, what a troll.
Seems like an alright chap.
Yeah, it's
Tell us more about your backstory, troll. We might.
What's your name?
We might hire.
It's
might
called Grumbug.
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 That's a cool name. I like this guy.
Grumbug, yeah.
So, Grumbug, tell us more of your backstory. We want to know more before we contemplate hiring you.
I've been all around the world, me. I've been well known for slaying creatures 10 times the size of me. I've defeated an entire army of ogres, and I've been down the pits and wrestled with giant snakes.
Wow.
If you want a big hand carrying a giant axe, I'm your man.
Wow.
You seem like a stalwart fellow. Consider yourself hired.
What?
Are you going to throw 150 gold at him?
Just throw it.
Well, I think we should share 150 gold.
Sure.
He goes, if you got the gold, I'm your man.
So 150 is what, 75 each?
75.
Yeah. So I'll give him 75 gold.
Me too. That gives me.
Consider yourself hired, Grumbug.
Says,
It's in my hair.
alright, so where will we going?
The Phoenix
We're
Isles.
going to the Phoenix Isles, to the Ashen Isles, to see the Phoenix King and the elves. We have a mission that we must do, but I'm sure that the mission is of no interest to you. All you need to know is that there'll be many good fights, most likely, and there'll be plenty of loot, expensive loot as well.
He says, good to know. Don't worry, you're not paying me to ask questions. Point me to the enemy and I'll be swinging my axe that way.
We might not pay to ask questions, but we certainly wouldn't mind advice or what's the word? Advice or knowledge along the way. If you have anything to
He
advise.
says, good to know, my friend. Drink up. And as the barmaid puts another flagon of ale, he kicks it over to you with his giant foot.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
light a candle for the smell.
Yes, what smell?
Your feet stink a little bit, Grumbug. No offense, mate. I know you are a troll and everything, but doesn't make the rest of us to smell it.
Do we have to
Says,
pay him in
you smell a bit funny to me, to be honest, human.
Oh, yeah,
Do we have to pay him in friendly banter? Do we have to pay him in alcohol as we go along our journey?
Pretty much, yeah.
When we get back?
He just wants to be very drunk all the time.
I'm gonna go. What's the barkeep's name?
Seamus.
Seamus.
We're gonna have to go and stock up on ale.
There is a jobs board in there as well, though.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna.
We've got enough jobs at the moment. We need to. We've got 3 days in Upton Fields.
You don't know how many days.
Okay.
You're gonna have to report to Carib every now and then. To see
Right. Okay. Cool. So hang on. What's
just gonna ask
740 take away 75?
Would you like to get your own stockpile of booze for you just to know how much it is? And
He says, I carry a bit round with me all the time, but on the road eventually I'll be drinking up. You know. So he carries some around with him, but on your journey you're probably gonna run out. So you're gonna have to reimburse it.
Okay, so is there gonna be a pub anywhere that we can reimburse him? What if we run out of value?
665 gold.
Well, on the road generally you pass villages and other traders and
yeah, okay,
stuff
we
like
can do that.
I mean, it's
not
not like alcohol's a rare thing.
Yeah,
When you're just
okay.
traveling
We can buy it along the way, and if we by any chance miss out on buying you any alcohol, we'll reimburse you with more.
Yeah, just know when I get too sober, my mind tends to go a little loopy.
You get a bit.
A little bit feral.
It's not really used to it.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, that's brilliant. We'll just keep a nice.
He says, I'll join you in the morning. I just want to finish my drink for tonight.
Excellent. So we've got a cleric and we've got a
problem.
fighter. Sweet. What he's got? A great
What else
axe.
do we need? We've got
Great
a
axe,
wizard.
right.
We've got a rogue. What else do we need?
Do you want to ask him about anything? Like,
Do
you
with
could ask him about his weapon or anything like that. Obviously, you've asked him about his history. You could ask him
Not really.
what his fighting styles are.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You were charging and take action, or you're a stay back and kind of
defend? It says, like I told you, point me towards what needs hitting, I'll make sure it goes flat.
Yeah,
I'll make sure I gets the crumping done.
He's charged, smash.
I love that word, crumping.
Let's go then, let's get a drink. Wait, no, we've already had a drink. Let's go get a shield for Hannah.
Okay, so you're sitting and talking with him. It's now got to about 6 p.m.
What? I need to meet the boys at 5. I dash out
Can't be
quick.
Oh, sorry, no, yeah,
Shoot!
you can run off and meet with them. Sorry.
I'm just like, oh crap.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Magma's call and see if he's got a.
We'll go to Lyra first.
Yeah, no, but Magma's because if we show them good business, then they might give us discounts and stuff.
So Lyra meets the.
We know, like.
Lyra goes and waits at the Colossus.
Yep.
Yeah. Eventually, you're waiting for her for a while. The young boy runs back.
Hiya, son.
He's panting. He's like the lower court is bloody massive.
Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it?
But I got rid of them all.
Oh, brilliant, lads.
Yes. Can I have my gold now?
Yes, you can. Here, and I give him 4 coins. So now he's got 5.
Yep. He says, "Thank you, miss,"
You're
and
welcome.
he instantly runs over to one of the market stalls who are kind of packing up. He talks to a young lady there, and he passes her the gold, and she passes him a stitched together teddy bear. And he hugs it and runs off.
I was like, oh, I could put that phone.
Right.
That's
Okay.
like
Well.
nice.
Okay. So whilst you're doing that, I'm going to go out to Magma's call.
Okay. So you go to Magma's call. Ulfberth is not there.
What?
Brummel is behind the thing.
Hello, well met, Brummel.
He says, "Hello, Gideon. It's been a while."
Yeah, but not really. It's only been a couple of hours. But
We didn't really get to talk last time.
oh, it's true. It's true. I've met. We've been recruiting stalwart warriors and the like for our journeys. I just wondering, do you have any shields at all for sale?
Let me check.
Check what's in stock.
Yeah, he's like, I'll just look in the back. He says, I'm afraid we don't have any shields. Your best option is going to Silver Shields just down the way.
It's in the name.
Got any maces or anything? Anything that's long and heavy?
He goes, yes, we always have weapons like that. He's got an iron mace for 40 gold. He's got an iron mace for 40 gold and he's got a great hammer for 80.
We don't want to give that to Hannah. She won't hit anything.
to use a great hammer. Our mace is probably the most offensive weapon.
She's not going to want to be... She won't attack though. That's the problem, will she?
attack, but she can defend.
I mean, you can give it to her.
Okay, we'll give
She
we'll
might
just
not
do
be
it.
so useful with it.
I've
But...
opened the door now and come in.
Fine, never mind then.
Brummel!
Well, you don't know of her fighting ability. She might be a freaking prodigal fighter.
Woo! Jump.
Naturally skilled beast machine.
I've walked in, by the way.
Oh yeah. You got in. So he says, yeah, we've got iron maces. They go for 40 gold.
No, I'll consider that.
Okay. So now what?
To Silver Shield.
You've got 2 hours before you need to meet Brummel back at Magma's Call.
With Birth.
And Ulfberth back at Magma's Call to do whatever you want.
Okay, let's go to Silver Shields
Let's
and
do
find
Silver
Hannah a
Shields.
shield.
Okay, so you go to Silver Shields. Who owns Silver Shields? Oh yes, it's a
The nice person.
yeah, it's the human in shiny silver armor, isn't it? So it's a long building with it's got mannequins along it, each in a fancy looking suit of armor.
We just want to give her a little sort of...
Darmus, the human who owns it, says, "Well met, people."
Hello, sir.
Hail and well met. That's the phrase of these episodes. Hail. I just like hail and well met.
What brings you in?
Oh,
We're in the market
hi.
for shields. Shields, my good man.
He goes, then you've come to the right place.
But
It
we
says
are
on the door,
very
of course.
specific. We need to have a shield that's light.
Light and fit for a lady.
Fit for a lady, yeah, and he's sturdy enough to
He
not
says-
make her fall
He
backwards.
says, we have a few shields in. We have your common iron and steel shields. We have this magical shield as well, the Shield of the Sun.
Oh, that's a good one.
And what does it do, my good man?
He says, should you will it to, it can light up dark areas.
Excellent. She'll be good for that.
It has a faint glow about it when you're in darkness.
Okay, let's
It
get back to
basically
the
has
thingy.
Batman.
She'll love that.
Cool. How much is this Shield of the Sun?
He goes, that is 150 gold.
Yeah, that's
I will take it, my good man.
That's
Can I did 150 for such a menial magic weapon? Surely you could give me a bit of something, you know, just to make me want to purchase it more. basically, I'm going to try and coerce him for some discount.
Yeah, so you can try to sweet talk him down, yeah?
That's 9.
10, 11, 12. No, you don't.
Let me see if I can do it.
You give a convincing course, but he's not.
Dude, 150 gold is alright.
Surely you can lower it a little bit.
17.
Lyra, however, does manage to convince him.
I backed my
Flashes some boob.
He says, I'll give you a discount in good faith that you will be good patrons in the future. I'll give you 20 gold off, but you must understand this is a one-time offer.
Oh, of course, yes.
No problem. We shan't speak about the discount to anybody else.
150 even. 100 is
It's 130 now.
It's 130.
So that's 50.
130.
50, 65 each.
Ooh.
Is that 65 each?
Yes.
Does this one sell armour?
He does sell armor, but only heavy armor.
So you won't go.
Leathers and feathers sell light armor.
I think I'll go to leathers.
Well, tell you what. I'll get the shield, and you can get her a bit of armor if you want.
Yeah.
So it's 150.
I'll head over to
130. Sorry. So that's.
Do you want to
That
calculate?
is 535 I've got now.
Okay, so Lyra, are you going to take off your money?
I'm not.
No, we're not going houses. Lyra's going to get some armour for her.
Okay, so you go
I get the shield.
Are you going to leathers and feathers?
Yes, I am.
Oh, pardon me. What do you think? Okay, so you go across the oh shit, the bed. Don't remove it. Play it. Okay, so you go across to leathers and feathers. A dragonkin man sits at a craft table in the middle, and he's sewing together leather armor.
What's
He says, "Welcome."
Hello again, my good dragonkin.
Carthax.
Hello, Carthax, my good man. We met about a week and a bit ago, I believe.
What's tempered leather armour?
It's just a slightly stronger version. Tempered leather's been hardened.
Oh, you should ask him what he thinks of your bow.
Oh yes, I show him my
Is the bow still in the box over your shoulder, by the way?
No, I've taken out the box, put it on me. I've equipped it, haven't I?
What did you do with your other bow?
I don't know. I guess I have both
You
of
could
them.
sell it back. You could sell the other
Should I
bow.
You're
sell
just kind of carrying one around.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how to let go of this bow.
Because you could. Mob squad.
Okay.
You could like part exit.
I suppose I could.
Oh, yeah. You said it.
Part X a bow, like
I'm
part X a
I'm
car.
gonna stick this bow on the table and be like, sir, I'd like to sell
which
this.
bow? Your normal one.
Just my normal one.
Yeah.
I'd like to sell this bow for some arrows.
So,
Surely, I was going to say, why don't you? I was going to say
Arrows!
you could part X it for some armour.
For armour, I mean.
how many arrows do you have on you?
I already have 42, but I'd
Plus
like
you
some.
have 10 expertly made orcish arrows
Oh,
in
I
there.
So you've got
So
you've got a lot of arrows.
So you have 52. You can only actually hold 8 more arrows.
I'd like some armour then, some time.
He says, this is a very simple short bow. I can only give you 15 gold for it.
15?
It's better than nothing.
It's basically the most common bow you can find.
Yeah, but it was 80 gold here.
60.
No bow. Oh, is it a short bow?
What armour have we got?
Hide, leather, tempered leather.
What's tempered leather like?
Tempered leather is leather that's been left out.
If I was ever to get that, I would have that for myself and give her
It's
my
basically the
leather
exact same as leather, so it doesn't slow you down as much, but it's got +1.
Should I get this one for myself and give her my other leather armour then? And I'll give her my leather boots because I've already got the other boots.
Yeah,
so
can
then
do.
She's got a bit of...
Okay.
Bit more protection.
Yeah, okay. I will buy the tempered leather armour.
Okay.
So that's only costing you 75.
If you're giving him the bow.
No, not 75. It's costing 65. Part
I'm giving
part
her
X
the
the
bow,
bow in, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll see if I can get any sort of coercion out of him.
Okay, so you try and big up what this bow's done,
Six
and
now.
he says, it's still a very common item, that's all I can give you.
Okay, that's fine.
In that kind of creepy voice.
Okay, I will do that and I will get...
Show me where you piss from.
How much have I do? 65. So what's 25 take away 65 is 45. Take away 45 from 400
I have a calculator here if
is
you want.
300 and
Maths.
55.
With Lyra.
Okay,
Maths with Lyra.
355.
One bow. Two
Okay, so-
bows.
So you've got this tempered leather armor
Which I shall put on.
in the middle of the shop.
You're
Yeah,
gonna get
of
you're gonna get
course.
naked.
Okay, so
for
you
a
strip off
creepy
the
old
shop
dragonkin.
down to your bra and knickers.
Yep.
And then you put on this tempered leather armor.
This like dragonkin's like
the other
like
suit,
creamy
the other
and
suit of
stuff.
armor you kind of fold up so you can put it under your arm.
Yep.
Yep.
But you might ask him what if he wants to cast his eye on
The Dragon King guy says, it fits you quite well, but would you not undress in my shop?
Sorry.
You're just lucky nobody else walked in.
Oh,
You
wow.
have a strange anatomy, you humans.
Ask him what he thinks of the cool bow that you got from the orcs.
What do you think of my Grimlock bow?
Show like presenting the Grimlock bow and just say, take a look at this. What cast your eye? What do you
He
think?
says, wow, what is this thing?
It's the orc bow they gave me in Crackfall.
It's called the
He gets
Grimlock.
it, he draws it and goes, would you mind if I fired it?
No, use your own arrow. No,
Okay,
not at all.
he takes an arrow from the bucket and there's
Don't
targets
just
on the
snap it.
wall and he pulls it and he fires it and it goes straight through the target and breaks on the wall and he goes, wow, this is amazing.
I know, thanks, give it back.
And he goes, yes, of course.
Thank
He gives it
you.
back to you.
Sorry,
He goes, can I ask, where did you get such a marvellous weapon?
It was of the orcs, of which we were gratefully rewarded when we saved them.
We slew the
saved
Ice
the rest.
Titan.
He goes, I will have to send one of my errand boys there and see if I can learn a few techniques from them.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you would love that, yes, sir.
Okay,
Leaving onwards.
leaving. Where are you going?
Well, it's.
Let's go
You've got about an hour before you.
I think that
Should we go to the Chapel of
should.
Divines and get rid of those bats in the belfry?
It is night time now. The sun's gone down.
Go! I'm
Oh,
going,
hang on. We don't want to miss.
Oh no, I need to get rid of this 5 flyers! I need to run into the lower quarter and throw it at whoever I see.
Give it me. I'll just.
He actually didn't give you a time limit to do them all.
Yeah.
I don't want
You
to
just
go
kinda
back and
said
two. I
come
It's,
just
it's fine.
wanna...
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We need health potions. Because
Oh,
we've got
yeah,
no
we do.
health. We'll go to Greta.
Okay, so you go into
Oh, what's his name? Carfax.
it's actually written on. You don't need to do it. It's on me.
I know. I just write it on my thing as
Where are
well.
we going? Sorry.
We'll go to
Carfax,
Alchemics
see
Anonymous.
Greta.
Alchemics Anonymous. Where's the music? Okay, there we go. Okay, so you go into Alchemics Anonymous. Greta is stirring a pot as she does. She's sipping from a flagon of ale.
Hiya,
Hail and well met, Greta.
She says, oh, you two again.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello. Can we see your wares, please? We have used all our health potions and are in need of more.
She says, yes, of course. I always have a few potions. I always have potions spare.
What does a lesser health potion do again? What's
It
the...
only gives you D3 healing surges.
And health potion gives you...
Oh, D3 healing surges back.
Lesser potion gives you D3 healing surges. A normal health potion gives you D6.
We should get
A
that.
greater health potion gives you D10. And a master health potion gives you D20.
I will take 2 regular, like normal health potions, please.
Okay, you take
So that's
them.
minus 60.
And I will have 2 as well.
Okay, so that's another minus 60.
60. Take away 55. I'll have 5 left. So that'll be 100,
Maths.
295.
Maths with Lyra.
Done. 295. Quick maths, that.
Okay. You could probably have enough time to go to one of the shop in this area before you have to meet.
475.
Yeah. So wait. Do you want to go somewhere else, or do you want to just go wait for Orfbear?
I feel
When...
like I want to put the rune of allure in that necklace that we found,
Okay, so you're gonna have to go to some new runesmithing,
which will be...
which would be
Miss Lily.
the Arcane Emporium or Carrot.
He's well busy though,
We're
isn't
not
he?
going to Carrick. We don't like him. Look, I've even written there. We don't like him.
You know he's done nothing to you.
We're about to piss him off immensely, I think.
Uber out of business. I realised what I should have done with that lock. I should have had Lumi freeze it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would have had my lock pick.
It would have been a bit noticeable though.
She would have
The room
froze the...
something else
She would
really
have
cold.
froze the...
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
She'd be there and gone.
Plus, remember, she has a sparkly sound that she makes as well.
Yeah, but it's fine. No one would have noticed. She'd be there for the blink.
Okay, so where are you gonna go, guys?
Well, let's have a look at this map.
Like I said, you've got time to probably go to have a quick trip to one of the shops before you.
Oh, I'm gonna see if pop into Soggy Pages, see if he's got any new tomes.
Before we waste time, does he?
No.
Then let's
Oh,
not
so
go
let's
there.
not go there. Fuck it, let's just go
Okay,
back
so
to
you go to
Orfbear.
Soggy Pages, you look around. Cuthbert again is asleep behind the counter.
Just
Parrot
sit
squawk.
The parrot
there.
just goes, wow, Soggy Pages. You peruse the bookshelves and realise that pretty much nothing's mentioned.
Right, okay.
Let's go to the Chapel of Divines and get that belfry tower thing, because I don't know what's
It's
left.
not. It's gonna take us more than an hour.
Do you think? Fine, I'm
We
going to go to the lower portion and just throw these things at people.
You're pretty much going to have to meet Orfbear in like
Damn it.
15 minutes.
Yeah, okay. Fuck it. Let's go meet Ulfberth.
I just want to go and throw them at the people.
So you go to Magnus Call. Ulfberth is there, kind of tapping on the desk, kind of really, really conscious. Brommel actually isn't anywhere to be seen.
Of course he's not. He's
Hail,
not gonna be part
Elfbeth.
of this.
We've come.
Says,
Yes. Are you ready?
okay.
Yes. Well, what's the plan of action?
Okay. He says, right. I've been talking to a few people, and
He's not Scottish anymore now.
yeah, says, but I've been talking to a few people, and I've managed to get this. And he pulls out a long cylinder with a fuse attached.
What's fucking dynamite?
He has a stick of dynamite.
What?
He says,
What do you propose we do with
he
this?
says, okay, I think obviously I don't want to hurt him. I just want to put him out of business for a bit. He says, if you can sneak into there and
You want me to?
plant this at the base of his fancy anvil, that should get him out of the way for a while.
Are you kidding me? Do you realise
says-
how insane
he
you
says-
sound right now?
He says, don't worry. Like I said, I'll give you any one of my weapons.
I know you realise.
That
Don't
anvil-
you realise this is dynamite? It could blow you up as well.
He says, oh well, if he says, my friend assures me it's not that powerful. It should just blow up the anvil and leave everything else
Are
intact.
you sure that anvil is of remarkable dwarven craftsmanship? Plus, it is covered in runes. How can you be certain this will even dent it?
It says, if it doesn't destroy the anvil, it should at least slow him down.
Right, this is dangerous, stupid, and completely idiotic.
I'll do it.
Charisma check to
Let's
speak him out.
do this.
You-
No, I want to do
It
it.
says-
I want to see what happens.
Oh, he says, and if a weapon from me isn't payment enough, remember you could always take whatever you want while you're in there.
What? Now you want us to steal? Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Woodburg has just gone right up.
So Ulfberth passes passes Lyra the dynamite.
Thanks.
Basically.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I've just walked out
Do
the
you
door.
wanna
I'm debating
Do
whether
you
or
ask
not.
anything, or you just do it?
I'm
I'm
debating whether or
just-
not I actually want to do this.
You can stay here and look after him. I'll go and do it.
I might stay here because
Stealth.
the more
Anyway,
people
stealth?
that
Yep.
I'm a bit shit in regards to sneaking about and
Yes, you
stuff.
are.
You can just let Lyra do it.
You just
You could like watch her out the window and maybe.
stealth.
Do I have anything that I can give her that might
Lumi,
help?
I choose you. Lumi, you're my eyes. Got it?
She nods all happy.
Yep.
Oh wait, let me put the sneaky music on.
Yep, please. I've got my stick of dynamite. Here, Lumi, hold this for me. She holds it. As
Oh, I've still got it. I've still got the glowing letters book.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you just read it though.
Oh, no, I can give it to Ulfberth, can't I?
You can do yeah.
So, Ulfberth,
Wait. Oh yeah, go on.
Ulfberth, so you wanted to know more about rune smithing.
Says it would help me close the edge against the dwarf. Yes.
I have this for you.
Says this should help somewhat, but I feel I need a little more knowledge than this.
Well,
Yeah.
take it anyway. You never know when it might come in handy.
Thank you.
I'd also recommend going to see Lily as well. She's a fantastic woman and might be able to teach you a fair bit about rune smithing, as long as you have the coin.
Yep.
Which, unfortunately, you're probably not going to have once we blow this thing up. Right, let's go. I'm sneaking out. Me and Lumi. Lumi's holding the dynamite, and we're kind of just like sneaking around the edge, around here, like we're here.
That's the wrong music. Where's the sneaky
And
music?
we're like sneaking around.
Remember, it might be a good idea to try and frame the Tobias guy.
There you go.
So if you preemptively write
Okay.
a note, and then
So-
leave that in
so-
the scene of the crime.
Lyra's sneaking out of Magnus' call. What is Gideon gonna do? You have Lumi behind you, right?
Yeah, she's holding the dynamite.
I'm gonna
She's holding the dynamite.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna kick back and
Bear in mind, she just glows slightly.
Yeah, and?
Okay.
I'm gonna kick back and I'm gonna watch this mess unfold.
Are you staying in Magnus' call looking through the window?
Yeah,
or-
I'm looking through the window. The thing is, I'm gonna
So-
get caught. If I
So
do
so
that.
Lyra.
The guards don't like me anyway.
Yeah, I'm not.
Lyra comes out and she sneaks around the side of Magna Call and comes to the right hand side of Carrot Quality Steel, where obviously she broke into the.
She's
the
broke the
window.
lock.
So all the slides are down, but you obviously know that that one can't be locked. So you go up to it and what do you do?
I'm looking through the
Jiggle it a
window
little
first.
bit and
You can't come through the window, all the screens down.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm gonna try and lift it a little bit, see if it's.
Okay. So you reach.
Maybe
like,
perception check. Make sure no one's watching you.
She'll do that.
Yes, please.
Don't help her because you can. So you can say you whisper out the window. I guess at this point.
Aye.
9.
Okay, so you look around. With your elven eyes, you can see that kind of down the way there are guards patrolling, but they seem to be going away from you right now.
Okay, I'll open this thing.
Okay, so you slide your hands under this thing, and you eventually slide it open very carefully, And
Yep.
now there's a window in front.
Okay, so I'm like, Louie, give me the dynamite. She gives me the dynamite.
She gives you dynamite, yeah?
Right, Louie, go in there. How much twinkle about? Is there anyone there?
Are you gonna leave a note? Maybe you could like scroll a note
Okay,
inside
so
the wood.
she pulls down the window slightly, kind of pivots in the centre, turns to a light form and kind of sneaks in there. She kind of looks around, or commando style, and then she looks around and then she comes back to you on the other side of the window and kind of like shakes her head like saying there's nobody in there.
Okay, then I'll sneak in through the window.
Okay, so you pull the window down as much as you can, kind of like roll in. Do a guile check. You pass that. So you roll in, land on the floor, Spider-Man style. Okay. With your spider boots. Okay?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna put the dynamite in my mouth.
Okay.
That's one way of giving yourself
Sneaky,
a
sneaky door.
self-dental.
So you make your way over to the anvil. Okay. So the anvil's very posh. It's made of dwarven metal. It's covered in different runes and stuff. Gideon, you can no longer give her help. What do you want to do, Lara?
Is there any sort of opening around the anvil?
The only thing other than the shop is a hatch in the left-hand corner.
Just light it, throw it down the hatch and run out. I don't know how long it's going to take for it to blow up. Have I got a chance to get out?
There'll be a fuse on it.
There's a fuse on it.
Jesus Christ, this is horrible. Okay, right. I guess.
Don't forget, we were at the plan. You were going to frame that Tobias guy.
I don't have any paper or anything.
You have a dagger, and the floor is like, and there's wood probably about the place. You could write it on some wood.
But it's gonna make a noise, and I'm just gonna blow it up.
By the way, looking at the dynamite, you pull out the string and you realise that the fuse is probably going to last about 3 minutes. It's quite a long fuse. So after you light it, you've pretty much got 3 minutes to get the fuck out of there.
Okay, right. I guess I will. And there's not
Right.
like a crack or anything around the anvil or anything.
Think about this very carefully. Okay. There's a new weapon shop opened up. Uthberth is next door. A rival weapon making manufacturer. If this anvil mystery explodes up, who is the first person this dwarf guy is going to blame? Yes. That's why I was saying you should frame the evil like crime lord.
Alright, just right. Tobias
Lyra
was here.
remembers Gideon complaining.
I know.
You've not read his spell book.
I guess I will do what he said then.
No, you had 5 of them.
Using
I've not tried it yet.
Alright.
Using my dagger, I guess I will just kind of like scrape a message in the world
Okay,
saying.
do a guile check.
Tobias was
3.
That wasn't a roll.
You are stealth though, so you can re-roll it.
You fucking bastard!
So you stab your dagger into the ground and start scrawling. What are you gonna
Tobias
scroll?
was here. No.
Have you got your little ninja mask thing up? And your wooden goggles on, because they won't be able to see your
Obviously.
You're just
face.
gonna write Tobias.
Yeah, I'm just gonna write
Okay.
Tobias was here.
So you've got
2013.
you've got to the TOB
and my
when
dagger.
suddenly you hear
I'm fucked.
the hatch in the left-hand corner. You hear somebody unlocking it from below.
Shit.
There's nowhere to hide in there. It's basically plain walls covered in weapons.
Push the anvil over the trapdoor.
I'm going
That's
to.
attached to the floor as well.
What can I do?
There's no way this dynamite's going to make a dent in the anvil.
I guess I could try and spider my way up into the corner of the room and kind of like.
You've got the sticky boots.
So like kind of like stick in the corner like a giant spider, like try and hope.
You could
But
ninja
Is
backflip.
Lumi still out?
Yeah, I guess I better bring her.
You could ninja backflip onto the ceiling.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. I will just be like
Okay.
no shoot.
Do an agility check.
Crap. 14
Okay, so you kind of leap up onto
into a corner,
Into a
just above the
corner.
hatch.
and use your spider boots to kind of like grab onto the corner. Are you doing it at the corner where the hatch is?
Yeah, just
So
above the
above,
hatch.
above this is the room the hatch is here. Are you like here?
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is it.
Obviously, it's
There's
all
the
dark.
hatch.
Are you
Well,
still
it's
holding the
corner.
dynamite
in a
Yeah,
mouth?
in my mouth.
in your mouth? Okay.
This is great, isn't it? I guess I'll
This
take
is like
it out of my mouth.
this
and
is like
stick it in
fucking
my coat.
Naruto Ninja
Okay,
Hidden
so
Village
the,
style.
The hatch
As long as it doesn't look
is
up,
pulled
I'll be
up,
alright.
basically obscuring your view of whoever it is inside. Do you want to do anything at that point?
What can I do?
Or you just jump down onto it or something? Throw the dynamite in the hole.
Why would you do that? You're trying to do it stealthily.
I know, yeah.
So, Carrick walks out of it in dwarven pajamas.
Oh, is it a onesie?
Pretty much, yeah.
With all those little butt flaps.
Yeah. Carrying a fancy-looking dwarven one-handed hammer.
Oh, fuck.
And he's looking around the shop. And 9, he doesn't manage to notice you as he comes out and looks around.
Okay.
He walks over to the door and checks it at first, and it seems normal. Do you want to do anything?
I feel like he's going to turn around and see me.
You're stealth,
I am
so it's
stealth.
very unlikely. It's stealth and it's dark, so it's unlikely he's going to spot you.
I guess I'll just pull my hood a bit closer and see if I can meld with the shadows.
Okay.
Shadows.
So he turns around, and
6.
he doesn't notice you, but he does notice that his window's open.
Okay, and
So he goes over to the window, he closes it, and he pulls the shutters down. But he knows he can't lock them, so he just pulls them down.
Thinks maybe you're
so he knows that something's either been in there or isn't there.
Yeah.
So he's going to go over to his anvil and check that it's okay. And with 19, spots something up in the corner.
Shit!
What do you want to do?
I'm going to shell step behind him.
Okay.
You're going to assassinate him!
I'm not going to assassinate him!
Maybe you can like bunk him on
As
the
he
head.
looks
knock
up in
him
the
out.
corner and notices this elf pinned to the wall like a freaking vampire, she vanishes and appears behind him.
I'm going to
Knock
knock
him
him out.
How are you going to knock him out?
Punch him in the back
I'm
of
going to
the
grab the pommel of my sword and bash him on the head.
Okay, so you're gonna
Dagger.
draw your dagger as you teleport behind
Yep.
him, and you're gonna beat him on the back of the head.
Yep.
Okay.
And you just
Do
don't
a
don't I?
no. You need to do a weapons.
Oh, she's going to fail.
I'm not going to fail.
Epic 20 kills him.
14.
Oh.
Okay, so you hit him on the back of the head. He needs to make a strength check. With a 13, you hit him and it hurts him, but he's not quite knocked out.
Hit him again.
He just kind of goes, oh, and stumbles forward, and he's kind of holding onto his anvil.
I'm going to
Sleeper hold! Sleeper hold!
Sleeper hold! Can I just like...
You
Can you
grab him
choke?
from
Can you
behind
like
if want, yeah?
choke him out? Because he's not yet seen
Yeah,
you.
you can try.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's strong. I don't want to do that.
He is a pretty strong looking
I'm
dwarf
just
guy.
gonna.
I mean, it's quite blatant that he's not a warrior. He's
But
obviously
I mean, dwarves obviously natural strength kind of thing.
He's pretty strong.
I guess what I'm going to do is knock him on the head,
So you're just gonna hit
Hit him again.
hit him again
Okay.
with a 12.
Okay, so you hit him on the back of the head and you knock him unconscious.
Yes.
And he slumps forward over his anvil and drops his hammer on the floor.
Okay, goody. Right, what I'm going to do now.
You've only scratched a T-O in like half a block.
Finish
on the
that.
ground.
Take his hammer. Then obviously don't like fucking
I'm gonna-
don't blow him up as
I know
well.
I'm going to put him down the hatch.
You're not sure whether he saw who you were. He basically just glanced you in the corner.
Well, you had your goggles on, hood up, and ninja mask thing going on. So it's doubtful that he has X-ray vision.
And I pulled my
Plus,
feet a bit closer so
he
you can't
only
see my
saw a bit
goggles.
of you. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to kind of drag him. I'm like, Lumi, come out
Just
again.
bundle him back down the hatch.
You're flopping him.
Actually,
down the
no,
hatch.
I didn't. I'm not. Just like thromping down there.
Okay. He lands and groans, but seems otherwise unharmed.
I'm gonna throw his hammer down top of his head.
Why don't you take the hammer?
I'm not gonna do that. No. What am I gonna do with the hammer?
It might be magical dwarven hammer
I'm
of
not gonna take
bashiness.
his hammer. He's gonna know it's someone's taken it. No. They're gonna search. No.
They're going to think Tobias
You
is going
can't
to
help
help
her. You can't see her.
Okay, no, I can't help you, so you have to let you make your own mistakes.
What? Mistake.
Go on. What do you want to do?
I'll just leave the hammer where it is. I don't care about the hammer. I'm gonna finish off writing to Tobias.
Yep.
Have I done that?
Yep.
And I'm gonna plant. I'm just gonna be like, fuck this. I'm gonna bash. I'm not gonna bash. I'm gonna crack using me dagger a little hole in the thing. I'm just gonna like slump in the dynamite.
Wait, hang on, you're trying to...
You can't put a hole in
Why
there
not?
with a
I
dagger.
can't put it. Obviously, it's in the floor that I'm putting
Oh,
it.
in the floor. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just scratching like a little
Okay.
hole.
Yeah, it's fine.
I stick the dagger.
Like at the
dynamite.
base of the
In the
anvil.
basement, yeah.
Getting me flint and stone. No, I'm not. I'm gonna open up the window first before I do anything.
Oh, yeah, good
So you
idea.
go over, you put the slide back up and you open the
I'm sticking my
window.
head out looking for the guards.
Yeah, Gideon can see her doing this if you want to interject with anything.
Guards! The guards!
Okay, I'm going to check if there's any guards.
I knocked him out!
That's a 18.
You can't see the guards.
Excellent.
I knocked him out!
Go for it.
Okay, gonna go over, light the thing,
Okay,
and
so
then dive through the
You're
door.
gonna put your dagger away.
The fuse is 3 minutes.
Yeah. So you put your dagger away. You flick your flintstone. It's the flintstone, and you light it. You've used up your flintstone once, so you've got 8 left. And it lights the fuse.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go. Right, off we go.
It shines bright like a magnesium fuse.
Do one. It's gonna blow up.
And it seems to be burning a lot quicker than you thought.
Oh, I'm running.
Dive out the window.
Woo!
Okay.
Do a roly poly out the window.
So you dive out the window, agility check.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Have a die.
Sorry, I've got it. I've just been mauling it.
Oh yeah, you managed to dive out the window.
Whee!
What are you gonna do?
Dive through the gap where he's stood. He's looking through the window. I'm going to dive through the window
Dive
again.
through into all
So
face.
you kind of signal to Gideon. Gideon pulls open all the windows and you run in. Okay.
And I literally go, get down!
And after a while, you just hear this, and smoke bellows out of the windows of Carrot's Quality Steel.
Yep.
And then suddenly guards come rushing over, and you want to do? You still stood at the window.
Well, away from the window. I'm moving away. I don't want to get any.
I'm just gonna.
Why don't we go upstairs and pretend to be asleep?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess we'll.
So you go in. Ulfbeth runs to the door and locks it,
Yeah.
like he would have anyway. And you all run upstairs and hide in the other room.
Hide!
You can kind of see out the window. All the other people in the shops around are also looking out the windows, basically what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
And
What's going on here?
It seems like the entire roof of Carrot's Quality Steel is completely collapsed in.
Let's put him out of business for a little bit.
That might have trapped him.
He'll be fine. He's in the cellar.
It will have trapped him, but you don't know if he's okay down there. You didn't close the cellar door.
I thought it did.
No,
You
you
didn't say that you were.
didn't say you closed.
Bollocks!
He's bundled him down there and dropped his hammer.
Yeah,
on his head.
guards are in there, and they kind of call for more guards to come, and they kind of push. They try to get through the door, but it's so well made that they can't. So they kind of like start pushing rubble, or like they climb over it, start pulling rubble out to see if there's anybody in there, and they're going to be doing this for a while. It's not on fire or anything like that.
I thought there might have been a fire, then I could have gone, oh, behold, I am the great Gideon, I should have put this fire out, and that absolves me from being part of it.
It's not on fire or anything like that.
I'm like, Husband, go out and see what's going on. Pretend like you look actually concerned.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We'll stay upstairs.
Okay, so you lot walk outside.
Well, I'm not. I'm
Oh,
actually the one who
you're
did it.
just telling Ulfbeth.
I'm telling Uthbeth, you can go out with him.
Yeah, we'll go outside and be
I'm
like,
gonna
oh
hide- I'm
no,
gonna
what's
go-
happened?
Okay, as you go upstairs, you realise that Bromwell was actually already asleep upstairs, but the explosion woke him up.
I was just
So,
like, did you
Bromwell
hear
wakes up
that?
like going, what the hell just happened, guys?
Oh my god, an explosion next door! Oh no!
Okay,
Of
so
what seemed to be
Bromwell
magical
runs
quality.
downstairs and he starts to help the guards pulling the things off.
Ulfbeth, have you
Ulf-
told Bromwell that you were applying for sabotage?
he says he would have just got in the way.
Oh, for
Oh
fuck's sake.
dear.
But Ulfbeth runs down and helps Bromwell, obviously, to see.
Oh, what a snake!
seem
I know, yeah.
as it was helpful.
I'm kind of just going to stand at the side.
Eventually, they do this for. If you're just looking out the window, they do this for around about an hour, trying to pull the rubber. Like all the weapons in there is fucked. His anvil's actually intact, but the rest of his shop isn't. His forge is died and all that. All his weapons are broken.
Hopefully I came
all the
hard
runes
to
don't
do
seem
the-
to have
Be
been
very good weapons
damaged.
then.
Eventually, a guard emerges from the kind of cellar thing downstairs with the unconscious.
I thought you were going to say
Carrot
dead.
over his
The dead mangled
Carrot
corpse of a dwarf.
No, it comes up with Carrot unconscious. Well, from what you can see, he's unconscious on his shoulder. He has kind of a bruise on the back of his head, but there's also a lot of rubble down there, so you assume that he's obviously just fallen.
Two bruises. Dink, dink.
So they try to bring him round, but he's not coming round. So they take him to the chapel to be
You
healed.
put him into a coma.
And eventually the guards, a few guards stand outside of the wreckage, basically. They thank Ulfbeth and Bromwell for helping. And then they both return into you.
I feel so rotten.
Bromwell's just like, what the hell happened?
We don't know. I mean, we were just down there having a cup of tea, and then this thing went boom. Fuck! He doesn't believe me.
He can blatantly tell that you're lying. he looks at Ulfberth and he says, "What have you done?"
Ah, Brummel. Business as usual.
He says,
Taking care of
he
business.
said, "Brummel, it had to be done. This is both mine and your livelihood. You know how much work we put into this place." And he's like, "Ulfberth, I've idolized you for years." He's like, "You were my hero. You've told me all these tales of when you used to go around the world and help people and be a hero, and I've always wanted to be like you, and now it turns out you're no better than the people you said that you were fighting against."
Sometimes the truth hurts.
Ulfberth looks really disappointed and kind of goes, "Brummel, I'm sorry. I thought it was the best thing to do." And Brummel takes off his apron, throws it at Ulfberth, and walks out.
No, Brummel!
Oh no, Ulfberth's gonna go to prison. Brummel's gonna cave.
I'm gonna go after Brummel.
Okay.
You should try it, Cody. You should really try it.
Brummel is running down.
Shh, don't be like that.
He's
crying.
running down here towards the market square.
Okay, I'm
crying his eyes out.
I'm like yelling his name like
Okay,
Brummel.
so you're considerably faster than him.
Oh yeah. And they're just jogging and he's sprinting.
And
Hey.
you get to him and he's like crying his eyes out.
Aw.
And he says, "I don't know how." He's not Scottish.
Make him Scottish.
He says,
oh my god.
He says, "I just don't know how he could do that. I thought he was my friend. I thought he was a good man."
He is a good man. He is a good man, Brummel. It's just
He
sometimes.
says, "And you! He wouldn't have had the power to do this on his own. You must have had some part in it. Get away from me!" And he pushes you away.
I
and
am
runs
so glad I didn't do
Brummel!
this.
I was just trying to help your friend.
He runs off and he runs into the drunken donkey.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna chase after him again. I need to.
What's the
convince
troll
him
called?
to come back.
You get the Grumble, get him!
You're not here.
I'm
I know.
gonna run
So,
to the drunken donkey and get
You
him.
went into the drunken donkey. All the patrons that were outside have kind of all gone to see what's happening. So it's pretty much empty. Brummel is sat at the bar and he's already ordered a drink and he's just down it.
Downing it.
Yeah.
Okay, I gently place my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, Brummel.
On his inner thigh.
I'm like, Brummel, I'm
If you
sorry,
don't say anything,
but
I will
sometimes
screw you.
people do the wrong things for the right reasons. And even though Ulfberth thought that it would help him, he was only doing what he thought was best for his business.
Do a charisma check.
See if I can actually.
You kind of calm him down, and he says, I've been with him for years. He was my best friend. He was my hero. I never thought he could do anything like this." Says,
He's a good man.
I'm not sure if I want to go back there. I might have to completely rethink my life now."
Shut up!
What have you
Don't!
done?
I love
Get in the
Brummel.
shame car. Get in the shame car right now.
Okay, I'm gonna do what
You're on the
any
shame
self-respected
wagon.
thing would do. I'm gonna put my hand on the bar and say, "It was all my idea. I was the one that told."
You're
us
so
all
going to
do
jail.
this. I'm sorry.
He says, "Not you as well. I thought you guys were so cool."
No, there's nothing.
Hey, I've got nothing to do with this.
Ulfbert and Gideon had nothing to do with it. It was all my idea. I'm the low-life thief.
He says,
You should.
"So, you convinced Ulfberth that this was the right idea?"
Yes, it was my fault.
He said, "But why would you do that?"
Because I didn't want to see you.
They're just grinning with evil.
Ulfbert, shut up. I didn't want to see you and Ulfbert go under to some.
He says, "Lyra, there's much better ways of dealing with people."
Well, I don't know them. I'm not the person that you thought I
He
was.
says,
A lot of things have
He
happened.
says, "If that's the case, I might be able to forgive Ulfberth in time.
I think you should go back
but
to Ulfbert.
I don't think you should talk to me anymore."
No, I don't think so
So bad.
And,
My heart is
and
actually
he
breaking.
he throws some money at the night watch and he takes a room upstairs and locks it behind him.
Bye, Brummel.
Get on the shame car with that
I'm
shame
going to-
horse
I'm
and
going
ride
to the
away.
toilet.
Ends. How does that make you feel? Ends?
My heart is actually broken. I love Brummel so much.
You.
Oh, Lyra's never been like. Oh, poor Lyra. I feel so bad. But she's doing
Why
it to
did you
help.
eat? Why did you know that there was a reason why Uthbert didn't want to tell him?
No, it's don't know.
Sometimes lies are better than the truth.
No, that's why I'm lying. That's why I said it was my idea, not Elfbert's.
Yes, but you are literally right. Okay, you started with no hole. You blew yourself a massive hole with dynamite. Now you're digging. You've got a diamond pit, and you're mining to bedrock of this hole.
Yes, I'm burying myself.
Now
I'm putting gravel over my head and suffocating myself.
Now you've switched to creative mode, and you've mined through bedrock. Now you're falling into the void.
I'm in the void right now.
Shame
this
void.
This is how my heart feels. I'm in the void.
You're in the
That's
shame
gonna be a
void.
meme now, digging directly down with dynamite.
With a diamond pick.
Dynamite of shame. Okay, so what do you want to do?
This has been a dark day for D&D,
depressed.
ladies and gents.
I've walked out. I want to find Hanik. I need my man back.
Okay, so
Ems is legitimately upset.
I'm actually upset.
it's about
I might cry.
it's about 11 o'clock.
Brummel
at night.
hates me.
It's about 11
He
o'clock.
does
It's
hate
about
you.
11 o'clock at night, guys.
I'm gonna go to the Chapel of the Divines. I need to beat some bats up.
Okay, you go to the Chapel of the Divines. As you
You
get,
should come find me. I'm
as you
depressed.
exit the Drunken Donkey.
I don't know where you've gone.
I know you haven't shit.
I don't know where you've gone.
As you exit the Drunken Donkey, you can see that a big crowd has formed around Kylo's Quality Steel, basically asking the guards what they're doing, and the guards trying to get everybody to move on. A few of the guards are actually carrying the body of Carrick.
I don't want to go in
into
there.
the
Never
Chapel of the
mind.
Divines.
You're already in there.
Bollocks.
No, you just exited. You can see them
I've
going.
just gone. Shoot.
Yeah.
Shoot. No. I guess I will have a look.
Do you still have your hood up and a mask over your face?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I would probably take the mask off.
I don't have a mask up.
You said you put the thing up.
Yeah, but I obviously took that down when I went into Ulfberth.
So you still have your hood up.
Yeah, I've got my hood up and my
Okay.
goggles on.
But you always have your hood up, so it's okay.
You exit and kind of move towards the Chapel of Divines as you see these guards come and take this unconscious dwarf in there.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I guess I will. Do you know what? I don't need to keep my hood up, do I? Because it's my ears. It just shows I'm an elf. It doesn't show that I'm a dark elf until you see my red eyes. So I'm going to take off my hood.
Well, there's nothing particularly bad about being a dark elf.
Except he kicked everyone out of the
Yeah. That's
bloody bloody town,
Yeah.
city. So I don't really want to be seen as a dark elf, thanks. I think I will probably just. I'm going to go over to the thing and look at that.
You kind of. You kind of start to walk to the stairs of the Chapel of the Divines, then you just kind of do a maybe not.
That might be a bad idea.
You walk over to the side of the wishing well and maybe pretend to drop something in,
Here's what I'm gonna do.
so it looks normal.
I'm going to get a coin out.
Maybe
I'm going
maybe
to push.
use.
I'm going to throw a coin in there. I'm going to say, I wish Brummel will forgive me.
Okay, so you get a gold.
Maybe
You
use
moved
the
off the
key
gold,
in that little hole
am
in the
going to,
wall
yeah.
or something. I don't know.
And I'm going to get my key out and I'm going to sneak around the thing and
Okay.
kind of.
Okay, so you take out the fox's key and you put it in the hole in the wall that you saw before,
Yeah.
and suddenly you notice the wall ripples like water, as though it was never there in the first place.
Ooh. I guess
Like it looks like a completely fake.
I feel like I shouldn't go in there without you.
Okay, well you can lock it back up again and say, yeah, okay, there's a secret door.
Okay, I'll lock
And
that.
we'll go sort it out in the morning.
Not in the morning. Come get it now.
I'm just gonna do this.
I don't know where you are.
15. Oh, I'm scared. I'm gonna come get you now.
Okay, so it's about 11 p.m.
I'm telling you, we've got to go through this door now. I really want to do it now. Who cares about sleeping?
You're gonna have to go back to Gideon to do that. He's still upstairs in Magnus Call with Ulfberth. Ulfberth's just kind of, he's like questioning his fucking life.
Okay, I've
And
just
the
come in
decisions
now.
just made.
I've come in.
He's not as bad as Brummel, but he feels fucking terrible.
I'm gonna go back to the Magnus
You were the
Claw.
worst people ever.
I'm gonna open the door.
I didn't do anything.
That was the worst decision ever. There were 4 ways of doing that quest, and you chose the fucking terrible.
I didn't choose anything. It was Emma that chose it all.
Why did I?
You can tell Carrick of the plans.
And get Brummel arrested.
Nobody gets arrested. The guards just get posted outside because you can't arrest somebody if you can inspire them to do it.
Okay. What happened to Guy Fawkes?
You can tell the guards of Ulfberth's plan, and he gets arrested.
Right, don't do that.
Oh.
Or
No matter how guilty you feel, don't do that. You've done this crime, you've got to see it through.
Or as Gideon
I'm
said,
not
you
doing
could have made them have a competition for the best arms.
We could have made them. I thought we didn't
Yeah.
have time for this.
We don't have a specified amount of time.
He just said that he'd need a good understanding of runesmithing before he'd stand a chance at winning the competition.
Bollocks him, whatever.
This is all your fault, Em.
Shut up! I'm fixing it. I'm going up to Uthbert. I'm going to go say, right. First thing you need to know is that Bromwell doesn't hate you. He hates me. That's sorted. You need to go and apologise to Bromwell.
You need command level 3 so that you can command and get over it.
Yeah.
I'm literally gonna. He's like, what is he like, slumped in a chair or something? I'm literally gonna pick him up, shake him a bit, say, get the fuck over it.
So you're
He hates me,
you're
not
this
you.
5-foot elf
Little
girl
elf.
shaking
Just shaking
a
his shoes, stuffed in
7-foot
his
Angry
mouth.
Scotsman.
I'm just saying, right, you, in the morning, you need to go and apologise to Bromwell. You need to do everything you can to help Carrick. Maybe you can work together to make even more of a profit, whatever.
Okay.
But
Actually, you could work this in your favour.
Give
You
me
could,
my
you,
Magma
you,
Force
you
sword
could,
and
you,
never
could,
come
you,
back again.
you could basically say to right, here now is an opportunity to make the peace. You can basically say to him, okay, shit, something's happened to your shop, blah 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 blah. Why don't we join forces? We both have our own specialties. We start our own business together. Everyone's happy. Because then all the profit gets shared. There's still one blacksmithing place about there.
He's like got his head in his hands. He kind of looks up and goes, an alliance with a dwarf.
Yes.
Maybe one day.
Maybe when he's recovered, maybe you can go and offer him a helping hand.
He says, I'll go see him in the morning.
Okay, good for you.
Make sure he's okay. Don't worry, I won't tell a word to anybody that Lyda was involved in this.
I'm putting my hood up and I'm crawling into the corner and doing the emo
He says,
sob.
he says, I thought this was a good idea, but
It obviously
maybe
fucking
not.
Well,
wasn't.
put it this way with Birth.
Barador.
Lyra did inscribe
Lyra's
Tobias's name
like,
on the wooden floor, so when the guards do find, they're going to blame the crime lord of the city, so therefore it's highly unlikely it's going to get traced back to you. If you go and lend the dwarf a hand, that way it'll look less like you've sabotaged him, because let's face it, he sets up shop, gets blown up mysteriously, you're next door, unharmed, it's going to be a bit obvious. If you go and offer him a helping hand, it's going to be less of it, and therefore, you can maybe start a fresh slate. As long as you never speak of the fact that you was sabotage his business in the
he
first
just kind of
place.
silently nods and then puts his hands back into his head back into his hands. He's
I'm gonna
like,
stand up and say,
he's like I promised, you can have any one weapon, but I think I need to be alone for a while.
oh my god, you men.
Let's go to the pub.
So you can take any one weapon you want off the shelf.
Magnus Force sword. Grab that.
That is a shame
She's
sword.
dead.
That
I do
is
not
the
care. I've done this. I don't care. I'm a rogue.
From
I am morally bent. I'm taking this.
From
Sticking
now
it
until
down.
infinity, that sword will forever be the Magma Forge sword of shame.
You take a Magma Forge sword.
Of
Of
shame.
shame. I'll add that on actually.
Get a shame rune.
The shame.
And inside she's like, just like my father.
Shut up! I'm not like my dad. My dad.
Like father, like daughter.
Oh,
you
you're
evil
so mean.
you evil drow.
The apple doesn't fall
Far
far
from
from
the tree.
dickhead of a tree.
Shut up!
Oh, feel the shame
Magnus
bearing
sword
down
then?
upon you.
It does d6 plus 1.
Oh, what's that? Range.
No. Range will be hand. Type will be hand.
And it does an extra point
Damage-
of damage.
damage
The
is-
shame that it brings.
Damage is
people.
d6 plus 1. And there's no other. Oh, the other's Magma Forge, sorry. Okay, so
Just like my father, really? You had to take that low
With
blow.
that-
I've already broken my heart with Bromwell. You had to remind me of that.
with that done,
Yeah, I did.
With that done, you
Your path towards the dark side has been completed.
I just need to take my father's sword. It'd be fine.
you leave Magnus Call at midnight.
Right, okay, I'm going. Right, I found the door.
Okay,
Nothing.
right,
I
okay.
would like to do that now.
I'm tired.
Oh, fuck.
Nah, let's go.
I was like,
How long did we go for sleep in Cloud Tower Mountains? A fucking long time.
I know, we can
Okay,
do this
so,
anytime. This is easy.
The crowd that was around here is kind of dispersed by now. There are still guards posted around it, obviously, in case anybody comes back to steal or anything like that, to loot the area. So you walk past them. There's nobody outside the Chapel of the Divines and stuff. You can't hear much inside because obviously the church is quite big. You make your way over to the invisible wall.
No, this is funny because he's rolling dice and I don't know what to do. I'm going to stick with
I rolled the dice before, by the way, to see if the guards noticed you,
Oh.
but it was dark and they didn't.
Hey, I'm going to do it again.
Come on, let's see this wall.
So you put the key in, you open it, it ripples, and again the wall.
I think
to you it looks like it wasn't there. There appears to be a staircase going down, a spiral staircase going down.
Go down to them.
Let's go down.
Okay.
How long? What's the time? What time we go?
Oh, we've done an hour.
Oh,
So
great.
we got another half an hour before we can shut this episode up.
Okay. So let me just find it. It's actually on the Upton Fields one from last time. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So
I did wonder why that was there.
okay. So you follow the spiral staircase down
Down we
before you come to a long stone corridor. Very cold. You can only walk one person at a time. There's a series of. It's a very low ceiling, but you can walk. It's like just above head height.
Above his head out because it's a bit tall.
Above head height, like it's like 7.5 feet tall. You wouldn't fit like Grimbug or whatever his name is. wouldn't fit in
Grumbug.
there. Yeah, Grumbug wouldn't fit in there.
Grumbug.
It's a narrow brickwork passage that comes into a central hall. A large round table sits in the centre of the room, with a chandelier made of daggers hanging above it.
Yeesh.
Two red cloth banners hang from each of the walls, each bearing the mark of a black fox on them.
Oh.
At the end of the room, there's two large iron doors, heavily locked with hundreds of different ornate locks on them that look elven, orcish, dragon king, everything combined.
Wow.
It's like exceptionally intricately made. It looks like one of the doors at Gringotts.
We
Oh,
should
wow.
save that dynamite now, don't
I know, yeah.
There's a gnome stood in front of the round table with his back to you. He's in completely black robes.
I thought for some reason you were going to say he's completely naked.
No. Oh, sorry, no. He's in very deep green robes with a hood over it, and he has leather shoulder pads on.
It's a gnome.
From the kind of round,
small and
from the
dwarf.
kind of round room, there's loads and loads of different corridors coming off it, similar to the one you came from, which you can kind of assume are other passages to get there or to get out.
Should
of there or
we
whatever.
try and...
I think you should.
should I try and keep my hood up and see if I can sneak into him?
Well,
to see if I can like kind of pass for one of them?
Well, the thing is,
Wherever they are.
we've got this key, so we've opened it. So therefore, we're not actually trespassing. We have a key.
Yeah.
So we should be like, hello.
As you walk forwards, the gnome turns around. He's quite old. He's got a short beard,
I was like,
similar to
hello, sir.
Ezio in Assassin's Revelations.
Ah!
All right, okay.
Like a short
Oh, I
beard.
love that.
He says,
Gruff.
"Who are you and how did you get here?"
We have a key.
Says, "Where did you find this?"
Where did we find it?
Chase the ace. Chase the ace.
You got it off a kid and chased the ace.
Oh yeah, we should we say
The kid who snatched your purse dropped it and chased the ace.
should we say we were given it?
He says,
We required it.
"And who gave it to you?"
Well-
Tobias?
Okay, go on.
He says, "Tobias Valmont, you're one of his men," and he pulls out two daggers.
No. You must understand me, gnome kid.
No.
We did not.
Gosh, no.
We weren't given it per
We
se.
required it from him.
We acquired it from him. We
Through the
kind of.
means of
He says,
deception.
"Speak truth now or leave."
We did.
Yeah, okay, we stole it.
Deception.
We stole
We
it
took
because he
it.
was being a dick.
We took it back from a
He
kid
puts
who
the two
stole it
daggers
from
back
someone
and he
else.
says, "I admire your honesty."
Thank you, sir.
He says, "I don't know how you came to get this key, but
Your
you
dad just told
seem to." Well, yeah, he says, "It matters not how you got this key. What matters is you found your way here."
What is this place?
He says, "This is the Fox's Den,
We can guess.
home to the Thieves Guild here."
I knew it! Oh,
He
goody!
says, "And I am Drovik Shadowsmile,"
Of
and
the...
he kind of bows.
Hello, sir.
Hello, gnome kid.
Yeah,
I'm just going to be like,
a
by any chance, have you
he's a
heard of...
gnome. He's to Gideon, he is about
Knee height.
nipple height.
Lol.
That's not a gnome.
He's relatively tall for a gnome.
No. That would be dwarf height. Dwarves.
Oh yes, sorry,
Gnomes are well.
Yeah, sorry, he's about groin height. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'd say knee height.
No,
Is
he's
he?
bigger than that. He's about.
Really?
He's about groin height.
bigger than.
He's quite tall for a gnome.
We could take a bloody person to the knee.
Can we put him in a bag of holding?
What do you want to do?
I'm going to go and ask him if he's heard of the Swiftbloods. Of
He
my
says.
kin.
He says.
Well, not my kin, my clan.
He says. He says, I'm not at liberty to impart guild knowledge with you at the moment. Maybe if you proved yourself worthy of joining us.
I have a tattoo.
You're gonna have to go
I am
through more
part
shame.
of the Thieves Guild. I
Um,
just don't happen to be this one.
Okay, so you kind of flash him your tattoo.
Woo!
You
Yeah.
flash
It's on
him-
your hip, isn't it?
No, it's on
No,
his
it's on me.
collarbone.
Collarbone.
So you flash him Swiftblood's tattoo, and he says, "Yes, I've seen that mark before."
Master Morgo.
He says, "I don't know if this Mongo."
He's our clan leader.
He
Master.
says, "Like I
Guild
said,
master.
I cannot impart guild knowledge before you become a member.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I can't really
Do
become
you
a
wish to?" He says, "I do have an errand that needs running. If you wish to join our ranks."
Yes, by any chance, have you seen anyone else with this tattoo?
He says, "Like I said, I cannot impart knowledge."
You're basically gonna do his quest before he gives you knowledge.
Fine.
He's a
what's
quest
next?
giver.
Well, thieves aren't going to tell you all their freaking secrets just because you
I just
haven't
want to-
stumbled
I
into
just
their
want
guild
to
hall.
find-
You're lucky he's not fucking stabbed you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, sure.
Thanks to my
Let's-
fucking silver
let's-
tongue.
I know, yeah. Let's do it. I
Um,
mean, your honesty.
he says, "A few weeks ago, I sent one of our guild members to the brothel in the Low Towns.
Ah.
We had a contract to rescue a young man there, a Prince Dave, but
Ring.
it seems my agent never came back."
Was his name Randall?
Yes.
Here is his hip flask.
Unfortunately, he's dead.
He's dead.
You give him the hip flask and he takes it from you and he says, "Where did you get this?"
We found it when I opened the cupboard of the lady of the house. He fell out dead after I tried to save Dave
But you did save Dave.
during a night of passion.
You did save Dave. Look, his day's ring.
Yeah, his day's ring.
He says,
I did the quest.
"Oh, so Randall was lost.
Unfortunately.
And it seems the contract has been fulfilled nevertheless."
Would you like his cloak
You go,
as a sign
he
of...
says, "We have no use for this.
I'll keep it then.
Do with it what you will."
Thank you. Use it
He
makeshift
takes the hip flask though.
Yes, you can have that. Get rid of that.
And he says, "It seems that you've already done what I needed doing."
Oh,
He says,
yeah! See, we know already.
he says, "You definitely have the skills to join our
now.
ranks.
Oh, yes.
Your wizard friend, however, he's not done anything to prove himself.
What?
What was I doing when the...
You
You
were
were
running around trying to get a hat." So
Gideon
he
is,
says, "And
quite
what is your
a thief.
name, young thief?"
Me?
Yep.
Lyra
Trying to get
of Swiftblood.
Yes, Lyra of the Swiftbloods.
Yes.
Welcome to the Fox's Den.
Thank you.
And he holds his hand out and it glows blue, and you feel a very sharp sting on the bottom of your right foot.
Nice. Have I got a tattoo?
You have to look on the bottom of your right foot.
I take off my shoe.
It says Andy. It doesn't say Andy. You have a fox's paw print on the sole of your foot.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thanks.
It's
Put
kind
my
of
boot
your
back on.
mark that you're in the guild.
What's this gnome's name?
I've got to take off my shoe
Drovic.
every time I do it.
Drovic.
Drovik.
Drovic, my good gnome. I was wondering.
Bouncing around with one foot.
I obtained this cloak of float from a rather unscrupulous fellow, blah, blah, blah. Could you have a look at it, see if you can take it off? It won't come off.
He says,
It's chafing.
He says, young wizard, you do not have the skills to be here. You are lucky that I allow you in this place at all.
Oh, he's
I'm
a
not
mate.
sorry.
It is not your place to speak.
I'm
Shit.
sorry, mate.
Don't speak,
I,
man.
I do believe that I could just, fry you.
I know, yeah.
Are you going to try and
No,
fight him?
no, he's not. No, he's not. I'll
He
have to
says,
turn against you.
He says,
Don't tell me, I'll
so
beat you in a
Lyra,
fight.
as a member of the Fox's Den,
Yeah.
you will be able to buy supplies from us, and we'll also let you know if there's like a big heist going on. If you can contribute gold to our treasury, there will also be more things available. To you.
Benefits.
Okay, great. That's fine. Just one question. I just saw something like. Just
Sorry,
one
I flicked
question.
a bit of
Have
tissue.
you seen anyone of the Swiftbloods? Because I'm kind of looking for a friend.
Like I said, there have been people with those tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
One in particular, not so long ago.
Hanik.
Hanik, yes, I believe that's his name.
Yes, I'm looking for him.
Says an Eastern-looking folk.
Yes, he is. He's from the desert.
Yes, he came through
Bloody
here.
sand rat.
He says he came through here a few months. He says he came through here a few months ago, but he left. I could look into where he's gone.
Yes, please. I will give you gold for that.
And he said, more gold to the treasury is always good.
Mm-hmm.
So how much gold do you want to give him?
20.
So you give him 20 gold? He says, I'll speak to our informants and let you know when when if I hear anything.
Thank you very much.
Maybe
We'll
buy
just
a
take our
lockpick.
leave now. Oh yeah, do you have any lockpicks?
He says, yes, we do have a few supplies.
Oh, wonderful! Can I have
He has lockpicks, invisibility potions, silent feet potions,
some?
night eye potions, smoke bombs, a bomb pouch, which you'll need if you want smoke bombs,
That would be cool.
and throwing darts.
A bomb pouch and smoke bombs
How
would
much
be
will
really
it be
useful.
for the pouch, the bombs, and the lockpick?
The bomb pouch is 80 gold and it comes with 5 bombs.
Okay. And
What do the
how
bombs
much
do?
for
Think
the
you pop
lockpick?
one and it's like
It's a smoke bomb. You throw it at the ground, it explodes and smoke up.
And I can jump to the
for
ceiling
kind of a
with my
meter.
boots.
like ninja-y kind of
Yeah,
business.
Stick to the
It
boot.
basically obscures your view for a bit. It's good if you're being chased or if you're blowing up some dwarf guys' livelihood.
Oh shit.
Lockpicks are 5 gold. Invisibility potions are 45. Silent feet potions are 20. Night sight at 20. Smoke bombs are 10 each. The bomb pouch is 80, and the throwing daggers are 10 each. Throwing darts are 10 each. Sorry.
Okay, so I'll have
by
the
throwing
pouch.
dart, it's like a kunai kind
Yeah.
of thing.
I'll have the pouch and I'll have
Okay.
a lockpick. 2 lockpicks.
Okay, so the 2 lockpicks are going to be 10 gold, and the pouch is going to be 80. And it comes with 5 bombs. It can hold 10.
74, so 74.
I imagine like a
take
little
away
leather
80,
pouch that goes on a leg.
194, take away 10.
It's kind of like a bomb bag.
184.
Yeah.
on the top
Yeah.
of the thigh. kind of.
Yeah. Which you can just
So I've got a
tear
bomb
them off.
pouch.
You've got a bomb pouch with put 5 out of 10 on it.
And then I've got 2 lockpick kits.
2 lockpick kits. Yeah.
Okay,
Which
that's
reflects your broken
brilliant.
one.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Basically, he's just told you that he'll let you know if he hears anything.
Let's go get some sleep.
Okay. So where are you gonna sleep?
Carrots.
We'll go, yeah, Caribs. We'll go to Nature's
Okay.
House.
So you go all the way back to Natured House.
Fucking
Caribs.
Otterbob's been just chilling with us this entire
Yeah,
time.
pretty much.
Otterbob's like, Lyra, you're a monster.
Carib and Elisa are already asleep upstairs. Elisa set out 2 bedrolls in front of the fireplace for you, and there is a pot of soup already boiling over.
Okay, I'll have
Oh,
a bit of
sounds
soup
awesome
and I'm
eats.
going to go back to bed.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. So as you're going to bed, Bob kind of walks up to you and he's like, "It's been an odd day." It's like, I forgot what it's like walking around with you. You both gulping down some soup as well.
You
Now,
don't know the half of
Otterbob
it, Otterbob.
circles into a thing and he holds you.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
man.
Okay, so you go to sleep and
Let's do our...
Lyra levels up.
How
So
much back?
you lose 15 experience, so you've got 6 left.
I don't level up yet, do I? Because
No,
I
you need 25.
we did it wrong.
Yeah.
I only need a little bit more experience though.
Yeah. not
Level
much.
3!
Okay, so you're gonna add D3 to your not that to add D3 to this thing, the hit points.
I need a D3 point.
It's a D6. That one.
Thank you.
So you add D3 to that.
Just one. Just one.
So D3 and
4.
4. So you gain 2, and you also gain
To
1
what?
to any one of these.
336.
Yep, and that'll put your bloody up by 1 as well, I believe. And you also gain 1 to any one of these.
With
So your weapon skill goes up to 6. Yeah, you wake up feeling refreshed with.
do we have to do our
I think we should probably call it
that.
that 'cause it's an hour 20.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, let's call it
Healing
that.
surges,
we'll call it
how
that?
many do we have?
Okay, guys. Well,
No,
thank
we'll
you
do
for this for listening. Share some comments in the comment section down below if you think Ems is rightfully a shame cat. I think she is.
Oh.
And yeah, we will see you guys again. And
I'm a bad person.
maybe Ems can redeem herself in the eyes of everything.
Nah.
Alright.
Too much effort.
Bye.
See you guys.
Cheerio.
Goodbye, friends.
Bye.